Why do you...
All right, now we're live. Officially.
Unlucky, Chris. I didn't hear anything you said. You were muted.
Right? That thing.
Well. Understand some other admins are on there. Nick put himself on there because he's nasty. He's trying to save himself.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Oh, this stupid dashboard's not gonna work.
We got Section 8 admins.
Oh, damn. I mean, we already get told we don't do anything.
Yeah, I mean, listen. I'm just saying, if a Mr. Minjock and Chris comes and says it's his dad that entered, we're gonna have a problem.
My mom this way.
Victor Minjock.
Victor.
Yeah. Oh no, it's just my cousin from Russia.
Crucify, welcome to the stream.
Oh, Cruz.
Let's give it a minute. I'm waiting for this Twitch. Is the Twitch site down? No, it's not.
No, it's up.
I think it's live.
I think he said hi, Cruz.
Yeah, I said hi, not gotta be kidding me.
Yeah, wait a minute for the notification to go live on Discord.
Yeah,
I'm just waiting a minute.
No, it's not Romani. Do I sound like some fucking Eastern European? Wait, you know what? I'm good. Not gonna say that.
What?
Never mind.
What? Excuse me,
sir.
Hello, Captain Russia.
Yeah. Oops, that's bad.
I haven't checked our analytics in a minute.
Love on.
Got some excitement. So, we're into a season recap here, boys. For those of you that have gotten in early, we thank you. Do a little season recap, go over some of the team of the seasons from the different divisions, division champions, and talk about some exciting things we got coming in the next game mode. Got Menchok with a little international teaser. We're looking at possibly adding another league or two to try to give all you virgins out there games to be able to play every night of the week. We know how important this is to you.
I feel like you just insulted 3/4 of the community. It's okay. Don't trip. That's fine.
Well, listen, I'm nothing if I'm not controversial. Okay.
Yeah, that's true. You're not in the business of lying, so I get it.
I wasn't paying attention to anything that was said.
No, Travis. You didn't miss anything overtly important. It's all good.
There was nothing other than me literally just insulting over half of our player base.
The huge.
Well, yeah, exactly. Nothing I haven't done for my entire career here as an admin.
As per.
Yeah, we need a PowerPoint admin.
We have one. You just didn't ask for it.
Yes, I did. I asked for it last week. I literally said I need a PowerPoint for this stream. And
spare me. I tagged them.
The admin chat is just,
listen,
dead because everybody's
Xbox in there now.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah, losers.
On PlayStation, thank you.
Wow.
Everybody, don't include me in those people.
No, well, I mean, technically, you're going PS5 next game cycle, right?
Exactly. Yep.
Oh yeah, you can't be considered an Xboxer, even if I guess that's where you came from. But
Yeah, it's fine.
Gotta go back. We're about to start Select 11's queue. Damn, dude, it is literally September 5th.
Yeah, I'm about to go get in there right now. Get some practice in.
Listen, if you're still
Detox volunteered to stream a whole week of FIFA opening week.
Yeah,
opening week. on the stream.
You know what? That'll make for some good content. I'm not gonna lie.
I was gonna say we should do it for like
whole lot of
the whole week.
complaining.
A whole lot of
on the-
complaining.
When the game officially comes out, we just do like a 12-hour stream.
If you want to hear me complain, watch me stream 2K.
Yeah,
nah, pass. We don't want to watch that crap.
Oh my god! Listen, I play 2K here and there every once in a while, but I can't get to watching 2K streams. They bore the hell out of me.
It's probably because you're bad at the game.
I don't know what relevance that has when it comes to watching a stream, Chris, but thank you for your insight.
You're completely welcome. I miss this. I miss this.
It's been a while since I joined you guys on one of these, you know.
It's been a minute since we've just outright insulted each other. This feels right. This feels
well. Good. In fairness, it's been coming for a while, considering I'm about to take the national championship off of you. So
awful.
Yeah, just don't. We can't join a party, and don't ask who's playing on my account. Okay.
Oh my god! Yeah, let me find out you got fucking D on your account.
You're
talking about all the cheese. Say less, man. No worries.
Listen. Don't even worry about it. Right? You got those 99 glitches and things.
Oh madness.
That sounds awesome. All right.
I want to hear from you, Mr. 8-4.
Hey,
can't hear you from down there.
That's a bad record. I'm not gonna lie. Although Henry did beat me. Can't really. I threw like 17 interceptions that game. So
I won because I threw 15.
Yeah, literally. I don't think there was a score after the first quarter.
No, it was. This is straight up big fest. All right, Detox. I can't hear you.
I'm not saying nothing.
All right, I think we can get it going. Start going through the team of the seasons here, and we'll those of you tuning in for the giveaway. Hopefully, there's a few of you in here. Be sad to miss the giveaway and hear your name announced and not know that you just won the free Ultimate Edition of EAFC 2025. But hey, it is what it is.
I think we give it back. We get their money back for it.
They'll give it to me for charity. Don't worry.
All right. What's
that logo down there on the right hand side? Player 0139450086.
That is deadass his name. No. Swear down, dude.
Listen.
Somebody got banned or
what team is that though?
Black Label FC.
Oh, okay. So one Black Label on there, few Tribals, few Andromeda, Trilogy's got a spot. That Punisher's got a few.
Our favorite troll, Talentless.
Talentless. What a lad.
Talentless. That's our boy.
What a lad.
Talentless asking me for leader trophies on the website for D3. Not something I'd be proud of there, bud. Not something I'd be proud of. But hey, listen, to each their own, you know what I mean? So yeah, that's the D3 team of the season there. New Era is the one that took it, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, New Era only had one player on team of the season there. D3 actually is a relatively balanced team of the season, honestly. I mean, you know, most of the other divisions have a lot more or a lot fewer teams on it, you know.
Yeah, I think that's just a function of people rotating a lot more in D3. Like the playing time is a lot more like equitable and a lot of folds too. So I mean, you lose out on games, and obviously that's going to hurt your case.
Yeah, for sure. The guys at the top aren't getting as many goals when you're playing forfeits.
Exactly.
Yeah. Overall, I think D3 had a good year. I mean, like at the end of the season, I know we had a couple teams that folded.
Well, and
overall, they had a strong start
for sure. And D3, you know, D2 even. Everything but realistically D1, once you get towards the end of the season and you're completely out of playoff contention, it's hard to get players to show up. I don't it takes a really good manager and a really good core of players that don't care much about, losing to be able to really like field the team all the way through the end of the year.
Yeah.
Or the end of the season, I should say. But D3 was a lot better this season than it's been in the past. A lot of really, professional, good, competent managers in that division, which, just is a sign of kind of the community and the new teams coming in that, maybe they're new teams for ACL, but they, have some experience playing elsewhere and in other leagues and things before they've come to ACL.
Yeah.
Sure, he gave us the least problems too. Huh? Everything was
absolutely
pretty smooth in D3.
They were probably the best division on stats too, believe it or not.
So, no question.
Fair play to those guys, man.
All right.
Oh, there's the announcements in Discord. Thanks.
Yeah, they're like 5 minutes behind.
Yeah.
10 minutes behind, but yeah, who's
12.
counting? Who's counting, right?
Yeah, it sounds like someone's sour, but hey, no problem.
All right. So the D2A, we see a couple of fellas in there.
Yeah. Are these positions are not accurate, right? Except
yeah. So they're correct by like grouped positions, but there could be like a DM at right mid or like a right mid at Kang or something like that. So it's not fully perfectly accurate, but it's correct by position group. So those are like the 5 best midfielders.
Okay, so J-Ways and Concrete and X-Brogus, those are defenders and goalkeepers.
Yeah, that's clean. Yeah.
Okay, for sure. So yeah, fellas, you can see why they won, not just their division regular season, but promoted to D1 and are won the overall D2 when you have 2 of the 3 center backs and your goalkeeper there. Obviously, that's one of the top defenses. So if you can't score on them, you can't beat them.
Yep.
Yeah,
good.
And you got Crucify.
That's my boy.
Yep. Crucify on there.
He goes up almost every stream, man. We appreciate you for showing up.
That's my boy. He's a real one.
Absolutely. Crucify, Elements.
It's of God.
Yeah, that's
2
the other one
Marlians,
on there.
Top G, Vision, and Private Gosling. I'm assuming that's what PVT means.
Yep.
And then the 2 Cowboys on the side.
Yeah, and then
Big Benny in the middle.
Yeah, so 1 Alpha. Another decent spread of teams there. Yeah, but Illuminate and Fellas, that was 2 of the top teams in this division for sure. And Marlins is always kind of one of those teams that's there. They've been in ACL for a while now, so not surprised to see them get a few of their attackers up there.
Yep.
No real clue who those guys on London Cowboys are, but
they got a little solid team.
Yeah, that was an all PC team, so
it was,
and literally
they're coming back. So I don't know how many PC players they might.
Oh, really?
I think a lot of them are going to transition to console.
They marked it. They marked us coming back, so I'll be
okay. Well, that's that's the one freaking PC team that we had all year long. Realistically, like the entire game mode that we didn't have a single freaking complaint about cheating or them having some sketchy player. Not one thing. Like they were the one team that I felt bad for about, dropping the PC ban on. But I'm glad to hear that, their players decided to, if they had some of them might have had councils, whatever. But, glad to hear that they're coming back because that's a, good group of managers there. And, like I said, it's the one PC team that we didn't have a single complaint about all year long.
Yeah. I did feel bad about that.
I don't know. It does make me happy to see them coming back, though. So,
why not, Chris?
Huh?
You said it doesn't or it does?
No, it does. It does.
Oh, okay. I was like,
no.
I thought you said doesn't. I was like, oh, Chris has a random beef with London Cowboys.
No,
All right.
No. Yeah, like zero. No. I'm very glad and very happy they're coming back. It makes me
Oh
happy.
God.
I think Romani has beef with somebody in D2.
Yeah, well. Bro got scammed. He lost part of his admin payment to some guy that finished like 7th in D2B or some like that.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
That's
I mean,
awesome.
listen, Romani's a generous guy, man. Romani's a generous guy. Yeah, for sure.
He's nicer than me. I'd have their IP address if they didn't pay back like that.
No, I'd have banned them if they didn't pay me back, honestly. Actually, I have banned people who haven't paid me back.
All right, let's move along to 2B, if I correctly did this. RV Magic.
Oh, no, there's a mistake in there, and I hate seeing it.
All right, well, say the mistake so people know.
Soto is not part of Virtual Talent. They're in D1.
Who? Oh, I see it. Aha.
Well. Thanks, Freddie, for not double checking, man. Appreciate it.
Listen, I trust your work, Chris.
I know. I sold.
It is. Hey, this is the first season we've
ever done. What team is Soto on?
I believe he was also he was, I believe, Chronic Crew, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay.
That's
I can check so we get that right.
That's annoying.
Yeah, a lot of RV Magic there.
They scored all them goals and got dropped off in the second round of playoffs.
That was, and that's one of those teams that has a pretty decent core of D1 players. I mean that a lot of those guys came from.
It's the magic of playoffs, baby.
Yeah, it is, and it's specifically D2 East playoffs. I mean, there's not a more brutal playoff to get through than that one. I mean, you see the top teams in each division of D2 East getting eliminated in the playoffs regularly. Like,
ask the fellas.
Yeah, for sure, fellas. Now RV Magic, which if you guys remember back to our preseason cup we did before this season, RV Magic went all the way and competed with Holics in that final, and I thought that was a team that would be kind of a shoo-in to get up and get into D1 East, and I mean they still might have a chance. We'll see about if there's any open spots, and they could get the relegation or the promotion based off of finishing top of the table on their side. But obviously that just depends on if everyone's coming back in D1 East or not. So have to kind of determine that and see what happens. But D2 East playoffs are absolutely brutal, man. They are brutal.
Yeah, I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but I don't think anybody's not coming back in D1.
Yeah, I think everyone's going to re-up.
I mean, we have 2 people, but I know them, so I'm pretty sure they're coming back.
Yeah, maybe we'll
see
what happens. I think there's one team in particular that I don't know that we've heard from since the end of the season. So we'll see about them and if they decide to like pop their heads back up or not.
That doesn't mean DM me that you want a D1 spot.
No, and if you do, you better be zelling me a quick 500 with it, okay? For me to even consider it. All right, you're gonna have to grease my pockets. I'm not gonna lie.
The funny part is I know that I'll get a DM saying, "Dude, I got $500 right now."
Oh, dude.
Oh yeah, no, guaranteed. I guarantee it. You know what? It's
back in the day when Cracks bought. No, not Holics. Maybe it was Holics.
It was Holics. Yeah.
Or something like that.
Yeah.
Holy
yeah.
crap.
The crazier one was God, I forgot what his name was. The Cuban dude that paid like $700 for a D1 spot.
That's crazy. Just to get dropped off or what?
Yeah, it was Pooksy.
Oh my god.
Yeah, Pooksy paid like $700 and then like a good $1,000 for his roster to get dropped off and relegated first season out.
That's crazy.
Dude.
You should put him in the Hall of Fame.
Bro, 1,700 like quick to play one season and have all
Get
your players,
relegated.
literally all his players left at like mid-season and because they were so trash, and then relegate quick out. It's
That's
a tough
all
one
right.
right there.
Just to update, Soto is on TCR Gaming.
TCR. Okay.
TCR, okay, there it is. Yeah, that's a team that moved from West, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, TCR. Most of those RV Magic guys too. Those were the iBots guys that went to the D1 final from West in season 1. So that's most of that core. You have MTX there. Again, that's a West team that came East. You know, due to the time restriction with FMVP, which I have no idea. I don't know Mexican time. I'm not gonna lie, but at some point it changes back to where we're, those FMVP teams can play D1 West again, or D1 or D2 West. So hopefully that adds some juice to West at some point during the year here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I'm not gonna lie, I haven't paid attention to FMVP in a couple years.
No,
I can't keep track of their time.
Mexico.
It's an hour difference from Central.
Before or after?
What do you mean?
There's the time change affects it.
Yeah, it's I think after it's an hour behind, or an hour.
I think in
ahead of me.
November they're behind me.
Yep.
Or right at, I don't know, but yeah. All right, let's check to ACL D West 2.
D2 West.
Yep.
It's basically over White Oak.
Yeah, mostly White Oak, which basically
Danny
dominated.
Boy.
Yeah, Damon dominated the whole season, and then made it to the D2 final. Got dropped off by fellas in Paris, but nonetheless they made it there, and we'll see. Hopefully they come back and show that they can do something in D1, but we'll see. I know that's another team we haven't really heard from as far as coming back or not coming back. So hopefully they come back and show that show what they can or can't do in D1.
Yeah, a team that unfortunately is not coming back and has probably the best logo.
The tripods.
Right? The tripods. That midfield center CB goalkeeper.
That's Detox's favorite logo for sure.
Yes, sir. It's my favorite.
Absolutely.
I was gonna join them just because of the fucking logo.
I mean, they would have taken you.
Would have saved me what Omar set me up for, but it's fine. Well, it's more Chris, but it's okay.
Nah,
Yeah.
It's Harold.
I blame Chris.
I don't care. I'll pin the blame on everybody else except for myself. I just sat there on the bench and kept my fucking mouth shut. I didn't do nothing else. That's cool.
I mean, that's not untrue. Not untrue at all.
Yeah. But,
Why are they coming back?
I don't know. They're not in Discord.
Dang.
They're one of those teams which is wild that they don't like stay to find out if they promoted or not.
They would have promoted because they were in the D2 West final.
Were they?
Ooh.
Yeah.
Wait, tripods?
Yeah, they went from like the 7 seed, made it to the final, and then lost by like
no, tripod wasn't in the final. It was Goonies.
Are you sure about that? Or no, they definitely would have. No, they would have promoted.
Hey, I would have been asleep. I was asleep during the time, but I'm pretty sure the Goonies and White Oak.
You're right. Oh, they were definitely in a promotion position because there were a few teams that folded in West.
Yeah, I don't know if they.
I mean, yeah, they stuck, but I think some of them are PC.
Oh yeah, that might be
That's
too.
also true. Yeah.
Yeah, they're one of those teams that comes back once every other FIFA or game mode. It seems it's they've been here since before I've been here, honestly. So that team kind of it comes and goes. I think if they knew they had a D1 spot, they might stick around, but they didn't stick around long enough to find out that they did or didn't. So
yeah, they'll be back at some point. They always are.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, and then Regen is coming back. I think they're rebranding. There used to be a different name, and it escapes my mind what it used to be. But I know they're coming back. They might get moved up to D1 though.
Yeah,
To fill in West.
Yeah, probably. I don't think I know a few teams from West that are dropping. And kind of add that on to the few teams in West that didn't finish, and yeah, there'll definitely be most of basically if you finish the season and didn't fold in D2 West, you usually will get moved up. Unless if you turn the spot down.
Yeah. All right. Winding down, West D1. You got, I believe, Royal X. Crack Nations has a few teams. A surprise team right there. Exile had a player.
Exile had a player, yeah,
Best player they've had in years, and he's already gone.
and they
cash
Yep.
cut him. Yep. Yeah, a little bit surprised to see only two famous players up there.
I'm not.
Although their defense was, notably ass. Besides maybe Sir, and then I know Detox didn't join till later in the season. But
I think
yeah,
Detox made it worse.
But yeah, you got Seaboss, you got Peanut, you got Magic Leo up there from from Royal X. You got a handful of Cracks players. Joker, who I think either led West in assist or was second.
He did. Yeah, he was first.
Yeah, led West in assists. So shout out, Untouchables. That's another one of those teams that has rebranded a few times, but been here for a while, and always competitive, always a playoff team. And then you got Scam Token down there on from Syndicate. That's a team I don't think is coming back next year.
I can tell you that now. Yeah, they're not.
Yeah.
I think Viet Warriors and Untouchable will merge once more. It'll be
I saw
again.
that.
Are they going back to Vicious, or are they just going to stay as Untouchable?
I think they're going to be Untouchable.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
I think they rebranded that before they merged.
That's true. Yeah,
separated. So I think it's going to be that.
Yeah, that's true.
All right, and then D1 East, you got Game 7 Braun, Viva Jamaican up top, Saucy, which I believe was an error on his position, Yeet and Kara, Scouty, iBacon,
Marcus.
Prodigy, Jovisito, Norbach, JE7, and then Lozano.
Yeah. I mean, not a huge surprise there. That was, you're realistically top 5 teams right there, or top 5, top 4. I can't count. Top 4.
Yeah,
top
4.
5. Yeah, 5. You got a Fatal, you got a Most Hated, you got a Viva, a Virtual, and Holic. So yeah, that was your top 5 from East all season. So not surprised to see that. Virtual again, defense and goalkeeper. Holics, you know that their attack was kind of what they hung their season on, and Norbeck, who's always solid back there as center back for Fatal. It's one of their anchors.
Yep.
But yeah, no real surprises there, honestly. I mean, both the strikers, Game 7 Braun and Viva Jamaican, I think both those are pretty good. I guess Saucy doesn't play Cam.
No, Saucy now I guess was a mid CB for them.
Got it.
Got trolled because people don't actually put their correct things on there.
Put their real position.
Yeah, which is something we got to hopefully get fixed on the site where people can just when they do the stats, they can just select the position.
Yeah.
It's in the workshop before. All right, and then the winners, we had New Era, like we said.
Yep.
They won D3. They had I want to say a regular season. Like they were in number 1, and then they just turned it on during playoffs, which happens a lot.
Yeah, New Era. See what they can do. Moving up to D2, and it's always tough, kind of, to go straight from D3 up to D1, where you just kind of naturally promote and then naturally promote again. But hey, we'll see what they can do in their first season in D2 East, and that first season's always the funnest, because people haven't like fully figured out metas and all that kind of crap. So, you got people still learning the game. People aren't all the way ranked up to, level 100 or whatever it's going to be this year. And, it'll, I'd say they got a decent chance there to move on up. Had a, pretty good season. And then, like Henry said, kind of kicked it into gear for the playoffs.
Yeah, and they beat Andromeda in the first round. Then they disposed of JLP Academy, and then in the final they beat Fortaleza CEIF. So
yeah.
I think they'll be good. I think they'll have a good run in D2. It's gonna be one of those surprise teams.
I agree. Speaking of, their manager just dropped in. Hello.
Yeah, Roddy here, manager. If you're looking for a D2 team, hit him up.
That's right. Amen.
Speaking of D2, we got fellas. Like they say, third time's the charm. They were able to finally get through playoffs.
Yeah, I mean, we'll see. I mean, now it's time to actually put up, and we'll see if they can break the curse of promotion from D2 straight to relegation. I think that happened for everyone in ACL this year except for cousin lovers.
Yeah.
I think every other D2 East team that promoted proceeded to immediately relegate after, in that first season. So we'll see if fellas can break that curse and stay up in D1, compete for a playoff spot. I mean, we were told by everyone on fellas when they came into ACL that they were, top of different leagues and this and that, and they would win ACL D1 and all of that information to, take all ACL to get to D1. So we'll see what happens. Yeah, next season will be interesting. They're going to be one of those teams to kind of watch and see if they can compete with the proven big boys up in D1 East.
No shame.
No shame.
No shame.
Absolutely not.
Absolutely shame. All right, cool. Just kidding. I hope fellas succeed, because I know they've wanted to be up there for a while.
Henry, I think 2 weeks ago your team was way different, but I'm gonna let us
No. That second that semifinal when they played against Dynasty, I had a change of hearts.
Stop the cap.
I mean, they got the players to do it if they stick together. But
is that their most of those guys? Is that the core that they play in all the leagues with, or?
No, I know like Concrete and Concrete Jays. I think one other one. We play RPCL with AP.
Okay.
But I know I've seen those names in like D1 before, so they have like D1 quality players. They would just see if they can actually stick together and play it.
Yeah, for sure.
Like Darren is a D1 player, Champ. I mean Zeffy. Like all those players have the capability to do it. It's just if they're gonna keep that lineup or not.
Right.
Because you know how
So I
people
mean,
get. You know people.
yeah. Well, yeah, and especially with now that they're in D1 and
Yeah.
people in ACL who don't know who they are will learn who they are, and you get money being thrown around at
Yeah.
players, things like that. Even if it's not a great team, it's still people will go play for you know bad teams for money. Doesn't matter. You're getting paid.
Yeah.
Yep.
Exactly.
But yeah, shout out for fellas. That's overall Division Two and Division Two East. So yeah, they took East and then proceeded to win the overall D2 prize for $1,000 in D2. That's a hefty D2 prize. I'm not gonna lie. I think I'd like to go create a D2 team and have a chance to win $1,000. Although
Let's do
Henry's gonna tell me that I have to start in D3. So
Hey, he's gonna throw the rule book at you.
he's gonna throw. Yeah, absolutely. He's gonna
He doesn't
he's gonna
give a
tell me that
shit.
he doesn't care if I'm one of the owners of the side or not. I'm
Yeah.
starting in D3.
You could
No
be
special
you could be an
benefits.
esports foot player that just won the cup, and he'll tell you to start in D3.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
You don't give a shit.
No. Henry's telling me to start in D3. He gives no fucks.
Yeah.
Dude's won hundreds of thousands of dollars in FIFA. Yeah, go ahead, start in D3. Go
Yeah,
ahead.
no, you're D3. We don't give out D2. Oh, you asked for D1, you're banned.
Yeah, good luck. Yeah. I like Henry.
I like banning people.
He's a
I
good
ignore
lad.
people.
I like banning people. That's so
Nah.
Henry has taken over the demeanor of a head admin. I'm proud of him from where we started.
He may not be bald yet, but he's got bald head energy.
Yeah, for sure.
All right. D1.
Yeah, here's the D1 East and D1 overall champions, Holics. The amazing thing about this is like the size of the roster, dude. Like
Yeah.
to be able to get like that few people to show up consistently is just insane.
It's nice when you got it.
Facts.
Because you
Yeah.
know what you get. You know what you're getting. If you have like,
Right.
what do they got? 13 players on the roster. 14.
Yeah.
Like
13
you
or
know
14.
that every player, even the players that are your subs, are all good players. So even if you had to use a sub, you know you're getting a quality player regardless. You're not getting some guy that you had no other choice.
Right. Well, and you look at the final, like they had to sub in their goalkeeper, like their backup goalkeeper, and he
played
played great. Yeah.
Yep.
So that's the crazy thing is you always have to have a backup goalkeeper, man. Goalkeepers, that's the flakiest position I've ever played with in my life.
Facts.
Because they're all sick people.
Yeah, no, there's definitely something wrong. Yeah, there's definitely something. There's definitely something wrong with goalkeeper. That's one thing we absolutely agree on, Detox. Like you're not right in the mind if you're
No, to stand there for fucking a whole game and like it, like you
literally
really enjoy
stand
it.
there for an hour for like 3 minutes of action. You know what I mean?
And if you have a good defense, you're not doing shit. You're just watching the ball the whole time.
Literally fucking holding L1 and scrolling fucking TikTok and shit. I know that's what fucking Minjok does when he's playing goalkeeper.
Facts, dude. I don't care.
Yeah,
I'll
they
be on
split
fucking Instagram chilling.
Yeah.
That's all, dude. Don't trip.
No, for sure. He's looking up his cheeser plays and shit.
Oh
for
my god, dude.
on YouTube. But yeah, that shout out Holics. Champion of the final season, and yeah, the West champion I think was Cracks, and shout out to them as well. Both had great seasons to get to that final, and yeah, Holics wins another one. So our three champions from last season, Viva in season 1. Fatal season 2, and Holics took it home for the final season. So, that's not not hugely to be surprised. I think those are, three of the top teams, in ACL all year long. So. Shout out our graphic guy for purposely leaving Marcus off the graphic too.
That was deserved.
I really do appreciate that. I paid him extra money for it actually.
Yeah.
Good market.
I forgot one season he
so
he had
bright.
beef. He had beef with somebody and he took him off one of the banners because I think the guy owed him money or something.
Oh my god.
That's awesome.
Bro, he's
That's
petty
great.
like
Listen,
that.
there's nothing better than pettiness. I'm not gonna
There's a
lie.
lot of debt in the ACL apparently.
Oh yeah, there's hella debt.
No.
A lot of people owe some debts.
Ask Romani about that, man.
That's
Jesus.
Romani's own dumbass decision to give.
I don't know what the hell he was thinking. Like I'll pay you next Friday for some shit that I need today. All right.
Who was it? Was it Fabian's team?
Yeah,
I think
have no
so.
clue.
Yeah. It was someone he said he knows. He's like, I know and I trust him. How'd that work out for you?
Fabian. He thought Fabian was gonna pay him back.
Damn.
I got scammed hard, man.
Oh.
They get dropped off too.
They did get dropped off.
I love it.
All right. It's been fun making fun of Romney and his trust.
What a great guy, though.
All right, Chris, I know you had to talk about international.
Yeah.
Bringing
The
it up.
forms will be dropping in the next week or so. I'm hoping to have hopefully like 10 to 12 nations in and around the Americas. Height restrictions will be in play, so you nerds will have a reason to come play it. Come play it for some money too while you're at it. Yeah, it should be a good time. I think, having a lot of experience, all the international shit, I know what works and what doesn't. So, I'm excited to see the interest, see who comes out and plays for their national teams, and who ends up getting dropped off 15-0 the first week, because there's always
Can
one.
I play for Jamaica?
No.
Yeah, don't.
That's just a question.
Thanks for pissing me off. You ruined my whole night. Yeah, no plan for some dumbass nation. Yeah, fucking. Let me find out some Polak named Hooli is fucking Jamaican now. Yeah, let me find out, man. Fuck us for the World Cup.
Are we gonna update the site for nations?
Yeah, one said it's something that's being worked on with Pete to push it to the front end, but it can be updated in the back end. So
Okay.
But I've already tested it and it worked fine. So that's, if anything, it gives us better control of like seeing who's who. It's no biggie.
Don is Jamaican though. He uses
He is Jamaican. That's
his
true.
legal paperwork to get on the national team. I heard they taking anybody right now.
Oh my god. Yeah, or fucking Canadian Evan Davids. Yeah, he's a real Jamaican, real Rasta. It's all right.
Yeah. All right.
23andMe said I was 0.1% Jamaican, so fuck you.
Listen, I'm co-managing Jamaica with Detox. We're holding open trials. Anyone that has even 1% Jamaican inside of them, yeah, absolutely. Rastafari, man.
I don't need any proof. Just say you're Jamaican.
I'll be there.
No, absolutely. Listen, welcome to Jamaica. We got a soccer team.
Give me a break.
We got a
Bro.
Shout out my old folks that got that reference.
Speaking of old folks, I had a rumor that ACL is dying.
Facts.
Of course.
It is. We saw shit.
We're
What a
not
shit
attracting.
league.
we're
We're not.
always
We're not
we're,
attracting enough minors to our
What a
league.
shitter league.
we're always dying at the end of FIFA going into the new year. So nothing new there, but it's obviously everyone has ideas and things that they think would make it better and would make it grow, and ultimately, I mean, we just it's ACL. We're going to keep growing because it's the most competitive, one of the highest prize pools. uh, Literally every big team that's a big team, every big player that's a big player is playing ACL. You'll see them scattered out among other leagues. Everyone plays ACL. Doesn't matter if you play, FMVP. Doesn't matter if you play Venezuelan League, RPCL. All those guys are coming and playing ACL. So that's what people come to ACL for is the competition level, and we always strive to make sure that we keep that kind of gold standard on competition. And yeah, we're looking forward to another game year. We are looking at bringing back the weekend league, continental weekend league. So that's something that we're looking at bringing back. Kind of up for debate still a little bit. The old times were Fridays and Sundays at 11 Eastern. So yeah, that's something we still got to kind of determine. And we're actually looking at bringing possibly an early Monday Wednesday league with some kind of different alternate rules from ACL, just to sort of try things out, see how they work, see how we can admin it. And that's one of the leagues where we're kind of looking at possibly bringing some height restriction rules, build rules, a lot of different things like that. And we're looking at bringing that Monday Wednesday before VPGA at 9 o'clock Eastern. So yeah, stay tuned for those. That's going to be exciting news, trying to like I said at the beginning of the stream, bring all you wonderful FIFA players the opportunity to play all week long on our platform, and try to get those leagues up and running, and as competitive as possible. So working on some sponsorships as well for both of those leagues. ACL, the prize pool speaks for itself. But nice to be able to get a sponsorship on ACL as well. So that's something that we're looking at doing. Obviously, it helps when you guys follow our social medias. Respond or kind of active with anything we do as far as Twitch, Twitter, Instagram, Discord. All those things are things that potential sponsors are looking at. So yeah, the more involvement we get from the community, the bigger we can grow this thing for you guys. And that's what we're really out here trying to do is take the pro club scene in North America to the next level, and continue to just grow and grow and grow.
Well said.
Yeah, we have something to show for. The more you support, the more we can show like potential sponsors that we have a community and people actually show up for it.
Right.
If I show them a piece of paper that we did something and 10 people reacted to it, they're gonna say, "Well, it seems you guys aren't very active." So
Yeah,
we're not
for
gonna
sure.
fork money over.
Yeah,
for 10 people.
it's all about activity. It's all about engagement when it comes to pitching things to the sponsors that we're out here trying to pitch to and get involved in getting the advertisements on site, getting the different sponsorships for the different leagues. Those are the things that they're looking at. They want to see that activity so that they know that if they're putting things out there, it's being viewed, it's being noticed, it's being responded to. So yeah, it's we can only grow as big as the community kind of helps us to grow. And we need you guys to engage realistically with anything that we're putting out there and doing social media wise. In the Discord, we're up over 3,000 now, which is a feat for one league. Hopefully bringing more leagues onto the platform and giving different time spaces and options for people to play will kind of help boost those numbers. we're looking for anyone who's interested in kind of helping out social media wise. We're always looking for help, with streams, with Instagram posts, with Twitter posts, YouTube videos, TikTok videos. Anyone interested in helping out with social media and stuff, absolutely reach out to myself or Henry, and we'll be able to talk to you and kind of see what kind of interest and time you have to put into it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think that brings us to the moment you all have been waiting for. And do we have Nico in here? Is he here to get the giveaway started?
Yeah, I'm here, of course. I've been
All
chiming
right.
in here and there, but yeah, I'm here.
All right, for
Happy to
sure.
be here.
Well, then yeah,
Share
I
your
think we got to
screen.
pass the screen to Nico and let him take over on the giveaway here.
Cool.
I don't know if he has the option to share. Let me.
Oh, I have it. We should be good.
All right, hold on. There.
Oh yeah.
Everyone can see all right.
Yeah, I don't see my name on it. That's all right. That's right.
Yeah.
You gotta follow the
Sorry.
instructions, my guy.
I did.
So
Reading is hard in this community.
my
I'm
Russian
telling
uncle is
you.
going to win this for me. Don't worry about it. It's all good.
I'm telling you, don't worry. If my name, forget my name, I'll credit it to you, Chris. You're good.
Amen.
So kudos to everyone that participated. Again, just to outline what the rules were for this was that you needed to like the photo on Instagram and or Twitter, give it a share and comment on it. So majority of you did like it. A good chunk of you also liked it on Twitter, maybe not on Instagram. That's completely fine. But the rest of the instructions were followed, but that's okay. We still gave a few people some bypasses just because they were sharing it on their socials themselves. So either way, we got them added to this list. Going forward, this won't be the only time we'll do giveaways. There'll probably be a lot more coming in the near future. As Fred had mentioned earlier, like we are focusing on bringing on some sponsors, and these sponsors are interested in doing some of those with us. So a lot of cool things are going to be coming down the pipeline for you guys, and hopefully we can do a lot more throughout the year. Most of them will start being through the streams itself, because obviously we want you guys to kind of tune in and feel interested to hear everything all the way through, and not maybe just coming for the giveaway, but also for anything else that we talk about. So stay tuned for all that cool stuff. Cool. So we can start this. Do we want to do it as like just one and done, or should we do like the first couple just get eliminated and the last one from that will end up getting the winning? What do you guys think?
Just pick one.
Yeah, one off. Just send it.
Just
Damn.
send it. It's cooler.
You guys
Send
don't
it.
even make it like a little interesting, just straight to the point.
There you go. Oh.
Get excited for like 10 seconds and then just call it.
Yeah, there you go.
All right. Well, maybe I'll delay like for 5 seconds, maybe. I don't know.
All right. We
trying to find
farmed everyone's engagement for long enough. We're good.
I was trying to find the drum roll
We
sound.
did our job. We did our job. Oh my god, that's hilarious. But I am Jamaican, by the way, so please, like,
Yeah.
do bring me in. Don't like.
Well,
I need
well,
to join
well.
a team.
Well, well,
Well,
well.
well.
Hold on.
Wow.
Hold on.
That's wild. But Henry, if you do create a div for, I'll be there. I promise.
No.
Just let me know.
Fred said no.
Oh, okay. I have to start
There it
somewhere,
is.
you know. Div 3 is a little too hard for me. All right, cool. Here we go.
Yes, sir.
Ta-da! Woohoo!
There we go.
Winner Wasi Biri. I believe he did do all the things on Instagram and followed us on Twitter as well. So
There you
we'll make
go.
sure to reach out to you
There you go.
and get you over your gift card, my guy. Cool.
Love it.
Love that.
Yeah, I'll look to host more of these for you guys, obviously, in the coming weeks, and excited to kind of kick this all off for EFC 25.
All right. And there we have it. Wasi Bree. Wasibri?
Wasiburi.
But Chris,
I
read
think-
that.
What?
Read
How do
that.
you read this?
Wasi Beauty. Yeah, fuck it.
All right, there we go.
One of my Russian cousins. That's all.
So,
Congratulations. I was gonna play a little bit of for ACL. Appreciate everybody coming through. Appreciate everybody who was on. Fred, Chris, Detox, Neek.
of course.
We appreciate you, Henry, too. Don't worry.
We should be back in 2 weeks, I think. Start of the season. The game comes out.
Yeah,
Hopefully, we can get some of the admins to,
I will. I'll stream. Let the grind
Yeah.
begin.
We don't want that.
Let the grind begin. A lot of cussing,
just wait 5 minutes and then you can start cussing.
some rage quitting.
Some rage quitting. But yeah, what is it? September 20th? That's when the early release comes out. Early access.
Yep.
We'll probably have a stream for that, and then hopefully have one for each day. And then for the official release, probably do a little lengthier stream if possible. See who's all available. But appreciate everybody's time. Please remember, support. We posted the links for Instagram and Twitter or X, whatever.
Just think of it this way: the more you support, the bigger the giveaways might be. Yeah,
Mhm.
might win
Definitely.
some crazy prizes. You never know.
Might do this 5 times, not just once.
Yeah, you never know. Man.
Never know.
Like giving away copies to get dropped off in ACL.
I heard Robbie's really generous. We might have him host one of these. Might give out.
He's giving out free entry fees.
All right. Appreciate everybody who tuned in, and we'll be back 2 weeks. Appreciate it.
Wow.